Hello everybody. Today we're gonna talk about the circle. Okay, we're gonna know the parts of the circle. The midpoint of the circle. What is the midpoint of the circle? Is the center of the circle. Okay, and this place, this is the center, and this where I put the needle of the compass on it to draw my circle. Okay, this it will be in the mid of the circle, and then this is the center point, and here we have what we have, the radius. Okay, what is the radius? It's the line segment that I draw from the center to any point on the circle. Here, this is the radius. How many radius I have in my circle? I have a lot of infinite numbers of circles, and also all the radii are equal in length. Okay, and here let's see, I have point inside and outside the circle. Okay, how do I know that the circle, as we see here, this is a point outside and a point inside. Here A and E are A and E outside the circle, D and C are on the circle, and B and F are inside the circle. But what about if they didn't give me this figure and they told me to decide which point inside or outside without any figures? What should I do? When they told me, for example, the measure of FM here is 2 centimeters and the measure of my radius is 3 centimeter. Okay, so what is the measure of the line segment FM? It's smaller than the radius. So when it's smaller than the radius, that I said what, this point F is inside the circle. So what about if they told me the point C, MC it's equal to radius, and of course it's radius, so it's on the circle. And if they told me that ME is 7 centimeter, it's more than the radius, so it's outside the circle. Okay, and here what we have here, we have the chord. What is the chord? It is the line segment that's joined between any 2 points on the circle, and it doesn't pass through the center of the circle. Okay, I can draw any numbers of chord. Yes, I can draw from here and from here and from here. Okay, and it cannot be passed through the center point. Okay, and what is this? This is the diameter. And what is the diameter? It's the longest chord. Okay, this is the line segment that I draw, and it divided the circle into halves. Not here, it's into 2 halves. Okay, and the diameter must pass through the center point of the circle. Okay, and we called it what? We called it the longest chord. Okay, the chord that crosses the center of the circle. This is the diameter, and we have another name for it. It's what? The longest chord or the greatest chord, and it must be passed through the midpoint of the circle. Okay, let's revise the parts of the circle again. This one, the blue one, is the chord. And what is this? Is diameter or the longest chord, and this is the center point, and this is the radius. Okay, how do I draw my circle? Okay, I use my compass and my